Every wine is devoted to my beloved husband. Well, I think you look at winemaking and wine growing as an entire process, and you establish your style and you make it for yourself, for your family, and especially for my husband as well, because we both work the winery and we both live from it, so we both need to stand behind the wines, and we try to find a good balance between minerality and fruit and balance. Honestly, for me, it's not the question of being male or female. Being female, you probably have different mechanisms how you work and how you taste and about your feelings. But in general, I would say winemaking is a process, or a very personal process, and the wines always reflect the character of the person making them. In general, I drink much more white wine than red wine, but especially in winter time, I really like great Pinot Noirs as well. I live by intuition. Every step I do in the vineyards and in the cellar and with my wines is all by intuition and by feeling of my stomach and my heart. Blind tastings are always something very exciting, and it's always very challenging to find out where the wine is from, who made the wine. But once you realize which region it could be from, you kind of combine it with the character of the person who made the wine. For me, wines are sexy which have many different layers to them. So, talking of layers, speaking of a certain minerality, drinkiness. I love wines which make you want to drink more and which ask you, I need more of this. It's something special. It's a sparkling hint of something where you want to go deeper inside. I think it's difficult to say whether it's male or female. Both can make really, really sexy wines. Our entire life is a team play, so I'm very happy to have a great husband who stopped his own work and his career in order to put all his effort together with me in our winery. So between Sylvain and me, it's always a big team play in all directions. It concerns the kids, it concerns the winery, and also concerns the travels around the winery. So it's really great that I found my second half of my heart and my person with Sylvain. Well, our kids are still quite young. They're 6.5, 7.5, and 9. It's great because they are having a great time together, and they grow up at the winery, so they learn about every facet and of the wine life. And obviously it's too early to say now who is going to take over, but I hope that one of them will continue the family tradition, because I'm the 7th generation already. Yes. No, obviously it's very important, because we have a estate family since 1802, so it's a really, really long tradition. And Sylvain actually accepted to take on my family name, so he has a double name. He's called Carolin Dil, and the kids are all called Dil, yes. Very important for the future also. Well, I can even say a woman in wine, so Anne-Claude Leflèvre. So we grow 25 hectares of vineyards, of own vineyards, mainly Riesling. 2/3 are planted by Riesling, 1/3 is planted by Pinot Blanc, Pinot Gris and Pinot Noir. For me, all different playgrounds are very important. Here in Russia, we're mainly focused on the dry Riesling so far. So we have the Nahensteiner Riesling, which is our estate Riesling, the Burglein Ortswein, which comes from our village, grown on weathered red and grey slate, and the Goldloch Großes Gewächs, VDP Großes Gewächs, which is the dry wine of the top side VDP Große Lage. Which is a steep south-facing slope, which brings out really, really unique wines. We're also just selling some Pinot Blanc here, which is great because Pinot Blanc has a different kind of balance, and it's a really great wine for food pairing. Very broad, our portfolio, so we make some really, really beautifully aged sparkling wines, for example, which are aged for more than 10 years on the lees. And I think that's very, very unique as well to make sparkling Riesling. That's again the question with which one is your favorite kid, which child are you the most proud of? I'm in fact proud of every step we make every year, and every year you learn so many more things about your own vineyards and about your own surroundings. So every year you have new steps, and it's not enough to be proud of something. You have to be willing to continue developing every year. Let me think for. Sylvain cooked a really, really nice dish, which is coq au Riesling. It's like the traditional coq au vin, but cooked in Riesling and not in red wine. And to serve an aged Großes Gewächs with it is amazing. I cook also, but Sylvain cooks a lot more than myself.